The power is in your hands. It's always been there, waiting for you to grab it. So seize it now. Let go of the fear, the doubt, the need for approval. Embrace your uniqueness, your quirks, your passions. They're not flaws to be hidden. They're gifts to be shared with the world. Think about the people who've made a real impact in history. They weren't the ones who played it safe, who worried about fitting in. They were the ones who dared to be different, who had the courage to stand out, who weren't afraid to ruffle a few feathers along the way. That's the kind of person you can be. That's the kind of life you can lead. But it starts with a choice to stop letting others' opinions control you, a choice to start living on your own terms. It's not going to be easy. There will be moments of doubt, moments of fear. There will be people who don't understand, who criticize, who try to bring you down. But that's okay. Their reactions say more about them than they do about you. Remember, not everyone will like you, and that's fine. You're not here to please everyone. You're here to be true to yourself, to make your unique mark on the world. The right people, the ones who truly matter, will appreciate you for who you really are. So start small. Take one step today towards being more authentically you. Maybe it's speaking up in a meeting when you usually stay quiet. Maybe it's wearing that outfit you love but have been too scared to put on. Maybe it's finally starting that project you've been dreaming about. Whatever it is, do it, and then do something else tomorrow and the day after that. Build momentum. Let each small act of authenticity fuel the next. As you do this, you'll start to notice something amazing. The world doesn't end. People don't point and laugh. In fact, most people are too caught up in their own lives to even notice. And the ones who do, many of them will admire your courage, your authenticity. And here's the real magic. As you become more authentically you, you'll start attracting the right people into your life. People who get you, who support you, who inspire you to be even more yourself. These are the relationships that will truly enrich your life. You'll also start to feel a sense of freedom you've never experienced before. The freedom to be yourself without apology. The freedom to pursue your dreams without fear. The freedom to live life on your own terms. This freedom, it's addictive. Once you get a taste of it, you'll wonder how you ever lived any other way. You'll look back at the person you used to be, the one who was always worried about what others thought, and you'll barely recognize that. But don't judge that old version of yourself. Thank them. Thank them for protecting you, for trying to keep you safe. And then let them go. Because you don't need that protection anymore. You're strong enough now to handle whatever comes your way. As you embrace your authentic self, you'll find that your confidence grows. Not the kind of confidence that comes from others' approval, but the kind that comes from within, the kind that can't be shaken by criticism or setbacks. This confidence will spill over into every area of your life. You'll take more risks. You'll speak your mind more freely. You'll go after what you want without hesitation. And even when things don't work out, you'll bounce back faster because you know your worth isn't determined by your successes or failures. You'll also find that your relationships improve. When you're not constantly worrying about what others think, you can be more present, more genuine in your interactions. You can form deeper connections, have more meaningful conversations, build stronger bonds. Your work will improve too. When you're not wasting energy trying to fit in or meet others' expectations, you can focus that energy on being creative, on solving problems, on making a real impact. You might even find the courage to pursue that career you've always dreamed of, but were too afraid to try. And here's something else. As you stop caring what others think, you'll naturally start to judge others less too. You'll become more accepting, more understanding of others' quirks and differences. This will make you a better friend, a better colleague, a better person overall. You'll also find that you have more energy. It takes a lot of effort to constantly monitor yourself, to always be on guard against judgment. When you let that go, you free up so much mental and emotional energy. Energy you can use to pursue your passions, to help others, to enjoy life. Speaking of enjoying life, that's perhaps the biggest benefit of all. When you stop caring what others think, you can truly start living. You can laugh without worrying if your laugh is too loud. You can dance without caring if you look silly. You could try new things without fear of failure. You'll start to see opportunities everywhere. Opportunities to learn, to grow, to experience life to its fullest. And you'll have the courage to seize these opportunities, to make the most of every moment. You'll also find that your stress levels decrease. So much of our stress comes from trying to meet others' expectations, from worrying about what people might think. When you let that go, you'll feel a weight lift off your shoulders. You'll breathe easier, you'll sleep better. And as your stress decreases, your health improves, both your physical and mental health. You'll likely find that you have fewer headaches, less tension in your body. You might even find that chronic health issues start to improve. Your mental health will flourish too. Depression and anxiety often feed on the fear of judgment, on the need for approval. When you let go of that need, when you accept yourself fully, you create a strong foundation for good mental health. You'll also find that you become more resilient. When your self-worth isn't dependent on others' opinions, setbacks and criticisms don't hit as hard. You can face challenges with a clear head, knowing that no matter what happens, you'll be okay. This resilience will serve you well in all areas of life, in your career, in your relationships, in your personal growth. You'll be able to weather storms that would have knocked you down before. You'll also become more adaptable. When you're not tied to others' expectations, you can more easily adjust to new situations, new environments. You can reinvent yourself as needed without worrying about what others might think of the change. This adaptability is crucial in today's fast-paced world. It will help you stay relevant, stay ahead of the curve, stay successful, no matter what life throws your way. You'll also find that you become more creative. Creativity thrives on authenticity, on the freedom to express yourself without fear of judgment. As you embrace your true self, you'll likely find new ideas flowing, new solutions presenting themselves, new ways of looking at the world emerging. This creativity can enhance every area of your life. It can help you solve problems at work, come up with new ideas for your business, find innovative ways to connect with your loved ones, discover new hobbies and passions. Speaking of passions, as you stop caring what others think, you'll find it easier to pursue your true passions. Those things you've always wanted to do but were too afraid to try. Those dreams you've kept hidden for fear of ridicule. You can finally bring them out into the light, give them the attention they deserve. You might start that business you've been dreaming about. You might write that book that's been brewing inside you. You might take up that hobby that always intrigued you but seemed too weird or unconventional. As you pursue these passions, You'll find a sense of fulfillment you've never experienced before. The kind of fulfillment that comes from living true to yourself, from doing what you love without fear or hesitation. You'll also find that your decision-making improves. When you're not constantly second-guessing yourself, when you're not always worried about what others might think, you can make decisions more quickly and confidently. You can trust your gut, follow your instincts. This improved decision-making will serve you well in all areas of life, from big life choices to small daily decisions. You'll be able to move forward with clarity and confidence. You'll also find that you become a better leader. Whether in your career, in your community, or in your family, authentic leadership is powerful. When you're not afraid to be yourself, when you're confident in your own skin, others naturally want to follow you. You'll inspire others to be their authentic selves too. Your courage will give them courage. Your freedom will show them what's possible. You'll become a beacon of authenticity in a world that often values conformity. And as you inspire others, you'll find that your own sense of purpose grows. You'll realize that by being true to yourself, you're not just improving your own life. You're making a positive impact on the world around you. You'll start to see that your uniqueness, the very things you might have tried to hide before, are actually your greatest strengths. They're what make you valuable, what allow you to contribute in ways that no one else can. And as you embrace these strengths, as you let your light shine without dimming it for others' comfort, you'll find that your impact grows. You'll make a difference in ways you never imagined possible. You'll also find that your sense of gratitude deepens. When you're living authentically, when you're free from the constant worry of others' opinions, you can more fully appreciate the good things in your life. You can be present in the moment. Truly enjoy your experiences. This gratitude will further enhance your happiness, your relationships, your overall well-being. It will create a positive cycle where your authenticity leads to gratitude, which leads to more positive experiences, which reinforces your commitment to being your true self. And perhaps most importantly, you'll find that you like yourself more. When you stop trying to be what you think others want you to be, when you embrace all aspects of yourself, the good, the bad, the quirky, you'll develop a deep sense of self-love and self-acceptance. This self-love is the foundation for everything else. It's what will give you the strength to stay true to yourself, even when it's difficult. It's what will allow you to treat yourself with kindness and compassion. It's what will enable you to live a life that's truly fulfilling. So embrace your authentic self. Let go of the need for others' approval. Live life on your own terms. Because when you do, you open the door to a life of freedom, fulfillment, and true happiness. A life where you can look in the mirror and be proud of the person looking back at you. A life where you can go to bed each night knowing you've been true to yourself and wake up each morning excited for what the day might bring. This is the power of not caring what others think. This is the gift you give yourself when you choose authenticity over approval. This is the life that's waiting for you if you have the courage to claim it. So what are you waiting for? The time is now. Your authentic life is calling. Answer it, embrace it, live it, because you deserve nothing less than a life lived true to yourself. A life where you can say with pride and joy, this is me, this is my life, and I love every bit of it.